I spend my time delivering results for the people of Florida and fighting against Joe Biden. That's how I spend my time. I don't spend my time trying to smear other Republicans.
That is, of course, Ron DeSantis responding to yesterday's Truth Social, look, let's just call it what it is, accusations that he's a pedophile. That is what Donald Trump was doing. He was taking comments and memes made by MAGA heads and using them to imply to his audience that Ron DeSantis, governor of Florida, is a pedophile, or at the very least was years ago. So in response to those as low as they can be blows, he is taking the high road, I guess, saying that he is going to spend his time not attacking Republicans. He's not gonna go low himself. He's gonna instead focus on attacking Joe Biden and delivering for the people of Florida. Of course, you might have noticed that he was standing in front of a bunch of gas stoves because he is not actually interested in delivering for the people of Florida. He's interested in BS culture wars. Those gas stoves in back of him might literally be the only gas stoves in Florida. It's not actually a thing. He's just pretending it is because he's not actually a serious person. He's not actually taking the high road. He just prefers to attack Democrats, and I get it. That is easier. Here's the issue. You're entering into a Republican primary where you're gonna try to take down Donald Trump. So at some point, you are probably going to have to say something about him, and he's definitely gonna say other stuff about you. So my question to you, Ben, is what do you make of this tactic? Not responding with insults, not even directly mentioning what was said, just saying, I'm gonna take the high road. I'm not gonna be that sort of candidate.
I love how foolish it is on the part of Ron DeSantis, to be entirely honest. Because look, let's be real. What do the Republicans want? The Republicans want WWE. They live in a fantasy world. I swear to God, half of the Republican voters unironically think that they are John Rambo. And this is the world that they live in, right? Everything to them is fiction. It's sensationalization, right? And so in the case of Trump versus Ron DeSantis, are there some Republicans out there that are like the Mitt Romney types of no, I just really hate poor people, but I would prefer that we use nice words while we take their housing away. You know what I mean? That's not a lot of people, right? There's a lot of the Republican Party base is I'm literally John Rambo, right? And I want to see the blood sport. I want to see them going after each other and stuff like that. And that's I mean, literally, this strategy tried it and failed last time. There were Republicans who were trying to be I'm a very respectable Republican. I think it's very uncouth of Donald Trump to be saying all these things, but it's that's not what they want, right? That's not what these people want. Blood sport, right? These people want literally American politics has devolved so much. I don't know what's going on, but the Republicans' brains have rotted away, and all they want to see is these dunk sessions. Reality is optional to them, and so I love that this is going to fail for Ron DeSantis because I don't think that Trump could successfully be reelected. Hopefully, fingers crossed, but God knows where the world goes, I guess.
Two Florida men are feuding. That's right, Donald Trump and Ron DeSantis is getting started early here. Specifically, what's happened is that a Trump super PAC, I didn't know there were any left, but MAGA Inc. is one that is left, is bringing a complaint against the Florida Election Board about Ron DeSantis and the fact that he has not formally declared his candidacy for president, but everybody knows he's running, and isn't this kind of illegal? Don't you have to declare? And in fact, you do. So they say that Governor DeSantis's failure to declare his candidacy is no mere oversight, reads MAGA Inc. This is a complaint to the Commission on Ethics, which is fun, Florida Commission on Ethics. I thought that was obliterated under the Stop Woke Act, ethics. That sounds woke. Anyway, it continues. It is a coordinated effort specifically designed for him to accept as unethical gifts, illegal campaign contributions, and certain personal benefits. The pro-Trump super PAC, which sent the complaint via certified mail on Wednesday, is asking the state commission to impose the most severe penalties under Florida ethics law, which include, among other things, impeachment, removal from office, public censure, and ballot disqualification. I mean, shoot your shot, like pull it all out, just do it. Get down and dirty early with the ethics committee and commission. So Jackson, and I didn't know this, but it is true that you cannot fundraise, truly fundraise for an election unless you declare first. You can have what's called an exploratory committee. You can have this exploratory moment, but apparently once you raise over a certain amount, and I believe on the federal level, that's as little as $5,000, you gotta declare. You gotta say, this is what I'm about to do. So what do you think? Do you think there's a chance? Do you think Florida, the ethics commission is gonna hand it to their own governor?
Probably not. But the thing is that there's actually some meat here, just in terms of, him possibly potentially going about things unethically. And one of the things that I've been covering, and we've been covering across this entire network, is how a lot of what Trump is doing is actually rather effective. As goofy as he may be, as much as we may laugh at him, he was just on the campaign trail nailing Ron for his votes against Social Security and Medicare, railing against the GOP at large and popular figures within the Republican Party. He had a 5-step plan on how he's going to go after DeSantis. And DeSantis, as we're pointing out now, who hasn't even announced his campaign yet, the longer time that goes by that he doesn't do it, the more he's going to have to come out strong, charismatic. He's going to have the juice and the sauce that we've never seen him have before. And that matters. It really does, especially like we point out, Donald Trump, he's like a dog with rabies in a room that everyone's trying to avoid. 2024 is it for him. Everyone else has many years ahead of them. So, it's kind of like the Republican Party essentially is kind of handing Donald Trump the nomination because they won't even condemn him on January 6th. So what are they going to say? He tweets too much? It's not looking good.